Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. It is time to update my makeup drawer. There are certain things in here that I am bored of. There is a dog, I don't know if you can see her, but there is a doge coming to say hello. So, yeah, I want to update this because there's just things that I really wasn't reaching for. These from Kaleidos, so I had a blush here. I don't know what shade it is, there's no name. It was too bright for me. It just wasn't really working out. And the shade that I put in as a bronzer, way too red. It didn't look right. So for pretty much the whole month, I was just using this one from Nabla. It's a skin bronzing in Amber. This is really beautiful. I enjoyed this. I've started to like wear the brand name off the top of it, which is great. You can see I'm getting use out of it. I really like this one. The color is nice, the finish is nice, it goes on the skin beautifully. I will come back to that in the future for sure. Moving on to blushes, my other blush. This is Faded Clementine from M Cosmetics. I liked this as well. I was mostly using it as like a blush. There we go. Blush, highlight in one, because it has that really pretty, like soft shimmery finish to it. I also popped in the Becca Light Chaser highlighter in Opal Flashes Jade. So this is like a nude highlighter with sort of a light teal base. It's kind of like a greeny blue. I really enjoy this one as well. It's quite interesting. I do think highlighters like this are probably a little bit dated. Doesn't mean I don't still love them. And I don't think I'll ever get rid of that. I did have Flexitarian from Colourpop in here, which I used maybe once or twice. I wasn't really gravitating towards it. I've got some pretty yuck skin textural issues going on at the moment, so not much looks good on my skin. And yeah, that just sort of highlighted issues that I had. I will talk about mascaras now. I introduced two last month. I had the Lancome Hypnotic Noir mascara. It's just a mini. I also put in the Mizon Collagen Curling Fix Mascara. Now, the Mizon is still sealed, so you can probably tell I didn't use it. The Lancome Hypnotic Noir I did, and I don't mind it. It's a nice formula, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Milani Anti-Gravity. This stuff lifts, defines, and lengthens. Like the length that it offers is insane. So basically, if a mascara doesn't match what this can do, to me, it's just not that good. This one, I think I'll get some use out of, but I'm only going to use it if I'm pairing it with some false lashes. So for now, I will keep it in here simply because it's open. I will probably use it here and there. Oh my God, I cannot get this out. This is like the perfect length to get stuck. Why are you stuck? Why do you do this to me? Oh my God. 3 hours later. So this one I'm going to put in here. I'll use it every now and then, but it's not like I'm not married to it. To be honest, I could easily get rid of that. Don't really like just chucking stuff away. Like it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my favorite. It's not this, essentially. So that I'm keeping in the drawer. I'm also going to keep this one in the drawer, and I will see if I can get around to playing with that this month. I do have my Project Pan products here. Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, Shiseido Synchro Skin Powder, KVD Blotting Powder. This is an absolute mishmash of foundations at this point. It's Natasha Denona Glow Foundation, the CYO Matte Foundation, the Clinique, what are you called? Beyond Perfecting Foundation, and Infallible Pro Glow. So there's 4 foundations in there at the moment. I filled this up because I prefer the packaging over my Clinique one, and I'm just using it. Then I have my Shu Uemura Skin Perfectors as well. My other Project Pan item, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. It's the Fresh AF energizing mist from Fourth Ray Beauty. So they're all staying in there until I can use some of them. I did have a quarterly spray in here. If you watch my Project Pan, then you'll know that I finished that one up. Back to this compartment. There's a few things I want to pull out. Let's have a look. They can all stay. I'm going to pull out all of my lip liners. I've got Nabla Nude number 4, Colourpop Becky G, Monica, and Essence So Ungrateful here. I've been using these for quite a while. I'm ready for something different, although what I'm swapping in is just more nudes. I'm also going to swap out the Brow Divine in Mercury from Nabla. I've been really enjoying this, but I want to rotate through some stuff. What else? Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in Nude. I love this so much. It is such a good eye primer. Can't get it here in Australia. We don't have Ulta Beauty. This was sent to me from a subscriber. I've had it way too long, but like, she's almost done. I feel like if you use an eye primer to the very last drop, like, you're either determined as fuck or you love it. For me, I love this one. I am going to keep it, but I'm going to rotate it out. I also have, these guys can stay, I reckon. I've got NARS Via Veneto, the Larger Than Life mascara, eyeliner, and I have the Marc Jacobs Ultra Skinny Fine Liner in Grapevine. They can stay as well. There's a primer in there, Pure Canvas Primer from Laura Mercier. And here, let's move these out the way. I've lost my lash glue. I have absolutely no idea where it's gone. I'm worried that I've accidentally thrown it out, and that's not good because I'm kind of low on lash glue. Anyway, that's not super relevant. NARS. So I have the Laguna Liquid Bronzer here. And I also have the Tinted Glow Booster. I'm going to keep Tinted Glow Booster in here because I've had it for a while and I'd like to pan it eventually. So I feel like I need to have it in my face. Before I introduce some stuff, oh God, there is dog hair everywhere and this is very much needed. I'm going to clean these trays out because dog hair and makeup bits, it's kind of gross. New things that I am bringing in, I have the Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Face Illuminator. This is in Crystal Clear. My skin is very dry at the moment, so I think if I could ever handle that again, it's now. And I haven't used it for a long time. I don't even know why. It's absolutely beautiful. I have the eyeshadow base from Natasha Denona. It's been a while since I've used this, so I thought, you know, let's have a go. My brow product is from Hourglass. It's the Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. I have the shade, I nearly said shame, and it made me think of the Belle lady on Game of Thrones. Warm Brunette, no shame in that. Lip pencils, so I'm bringing in more of the same, nude. I have Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk here. I'm thinking this will be like my sort of pinky nude shade, and then Nabla Nude 1. This should be my nude. Yeah, I think that'll work. That should keep me happy. As for like colored face products, I'm trying something else. Let's give these a go. So in preparation for panning next year, I'm thinking I'm going to bring back the makeup panning. I'm trying to sort of get a vibe for what I want to pan, and also using my big brain to work out what I should pan. So I'm thinking potentially my Hourglass Illume Sheer Color Trio should be on the chopping block, only because it's cream and I've had it for a long time. So there is a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight in there. I've also grabbed the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight duo. So you've got a bronzer and a highlight. I don't know if I would want to pan that, but I would at least like to get some use out of it. If I'm going to have a go at a palette, it's going to have to be the Hourglass one. In recognition of talking about makeup collabs that we are still mad about, I'm actually bringing in the Ciate Jessica Rabbit highlighter. Look, initially I didn't like this, but I've used it a few times since and I think I do like it. So I'm going to have a go at that. And also, just because I've only got one blush in one of those palettes, I thought I would bring in the Chantecaille Bliss palette, Bliss blush. This is, oh my God, really? These nails, man. Oh, these nails. Jesus, help me. There we go. So that's that one. I figured I'd have a go at that as well. How am I going to make these? Oh, it's not perfect, but it kind of works. Oh, it's this, the Charlotte Tilbury. It's like just a tiny bit too big. That's irritating. Let's put it like that. Put these in here, and then oh, okay, Charlotte Tilbury. Maybe we'll do that. Is that satisfying? Is that satisfying enough? Oh, I just had another look in my drawer and I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to put another foundation in here. Got both of my concealers in here. I only own two. They're both in the drawer. And I do feel like I want to put a foundation in here, but the foundation that I'm using at the moment is in my project pan. And I feel like I just need to focus on that because I can make really good progress. We're not going to do it. Don't do it, Hailey. That's dumb. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to sign off now because I know that if I keep looking at this, I'm going to want to add more. But the beauty of this drawer, the thing I've been loving so much is it's kind of just set up for me. And it's so easy for me to very quickly decide, oh, I'm not really loving one of the items in here. So like when I'm talking about using a blush or a highlight, if I'm not loving it, it's so easy to just, you know, move to the next thing. So I think I'm just going to keep it simple. I think I'm going to continue to keep it simple for the rest of the year. Next year, I'm going to get into panning makeup more. And I think, you know, it'll be crazy in here once I do that anyway. So I may as well enjoy the simplicity of it. But I'm going to wrap that up there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say a huge thank you to my channel members. Feel free to let me know if you've got any thoughts about anything in this drawer or questions. And I will catch you guys in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.